Hi, welcome to Wrestling from the Vault, where I want to start a series of videos on underrated matches or matches that I think are very underrated. Um, First one I thought of is from Wrestlemania 2, which is a much maligned show. It's really not as bad as people seem to. It's got a reputation as being terrible, and in the main, it's not great. But I do think a lot of those people who say that it's terrible have probably never seen it or haven't seen it for a very long time, because there's some really good matches on there, and this is one of those. Probably the first great WrestleMania match in WrestleMania history. It's the WWF Tag Team Championship match between the Dream Team, the champions, Greg Valentine, Brutus Beefcake, and the British Bulldogs. Um, and yeah, it's crazy. I remember not thinking much of this match when I first saw it, purely based on the finish, because I didn't think that the finish. I didn't think the finish was structured very well. It just came out of nowhere. I didn't like it. It didn't build up to it or anything. But now it's one of the main reasons I love it. It's hard hitting during the match. Both teams get a chance to shine. They do some really creative moves, and you've got Davy Boy and Dynamite Kid just throwing themselves, especially Dynamite, throwing himself around the ring with reckless abandon. And you've got Greg Valentine when he's in control. I love Greg Valentine when he's in control with the elbows, and he just dominates. But the ending is you've got Dynamite on the second rope calling the Bulldog. You notice it. He calls Bulldog to whip. I think it's Valentine or Beefcake. I can't remember, but he whips them at full pace into the top of Dynamite's head while he's standing on the second rope, and he just goes flying onto the floor. And the crowd are bubbling at this point, so they're getting ready. They know they're seeing something special, but then all of a sudden, the pin happens, and then nobody expected it, and there's just this explosion of joy that the Bulldogs have won the title. Even Mean Gene Okerlund, I don't think he was on commentary, and I really don't think that he knew that that was the finish, because he just acted so surprised, and you can't fake that. Anyway, I highly recommend this one, and it gets better every time I watch it. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.